Why is it when I start filming my favourite song comes on? Hey, okay. Should I take these off? I think I should take these off. Hello everyone, it's Chloe here. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't really done like a sit down video for a while. So, hi. A few things before I start this video. Today's video is going to be a very different video than what I've ever done before. Well, maybe not really, but today's video I'm going to be a very calm... Hello, Courtney. Shout out to you, girly. Today's video is going to be like a sit down video of me just creating and like drawing, which is very odd because I don't think it's really called drawing, it's more like outlining. If you don't know, I really do enjoy doing like those outline drawings. I think I posted a couple on my Instagram before, but recently I've been making them into stickers and I'll actually show you. This is a notebook. Oh my god, what is the accent? This is a notebook that Frank got me for Christmas. I just had no other notebook that was big enough to fit my stickers on, so friend, I kind of gave it an upgrade, but I love this thing. I filled this with all my like small business stuff, but I've covered majority of this already in stickers that I've made and cut out. So I've been making these for the past 2 weeks basically since my mental health has been up to shit. I've had a really bad couple weeks mentally, so this has really helped me, and this is actually the first day that I really have the energy to actually film for you guys, and a lot of you guys actually want to know how I do this, so I thought might as well make me feel a little bit better about myself today and also show you guys how I do this. So this video is literally going to be the most calmest video ever. I don't know if I'm going to be talking to the camera throughout this, or I'm just going to do voiceovers or just like type on the screen or whatever, but I'm going to be showing you how I do these outlines and stuff, and then I'm going to show you how I print them and then also cut them in my Cricut Maker, because a lot of you guys want to know how I make these into stickers with my Cricut Maker, because in my last vlog you guys know I did get a Cricut Maker and this is how I cut them. You can cut them like hand, like you can cut them by hand. I don't have patience for that, so I just got a machine that is quite expensive to do it for me. Anyway, it's not the point. So I look like shit because I feel like shit, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm so thankful for support and love that I've gotten over the course of the past 2 weeks or so. Mentally, it's just a very hard battle trying to figure out being diagnosed with mental health and anxiety and everything like that, especially in lockdown. This is my first lockdown that I've like being diagnosed with mental health, so it's like very hard to try and, I don't know, like try and figure it out, I guess. All I'm going to say is props to everyone that's already done this lockdown thing with mental health, or if you've just been diagnosed with mental health or whatever, I'm with you. You're not alone, you know your illness, we're doing it together. I also do want to apologize for the chewing. I'm usually not like a massive gum chewer, I'm usually a mint person. Chewing gum calms my anxiety, I've found that out. So I have so much gum, like I have this packet here, I've got like 7 packets of gum in the pantry, like 2 in my handbag. Like it's intense, but it just helps me not freak out. If you hear chewing when I'm doing a voiceover, or like if you see me chewing or something, I'm sorry, because I know a lot of people don't like when people like chew or eat or something. I just want to apologize in advance. But that's pretty much what's going on right now. So if you want to know how I do everything, I guess I will just cut to it. And I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it's a calming video, so just relax me, come create some little drawings with me. I don't actually know how much I'm going to be creating in this video, but either way, just keep on watching if you want to know how I make my little stickers. Hopefully we can all relax together. Okay, so one thing I do want to mention before I cut to me like doing the calm music and like actually doing this. Basically, everything I do is on my iPad. This is a 7th generation iPad, and I also just use my Apple Pencil. This is like the normal 1st generation Apple Pencil, and the app I use to create my stickers is Procreate. It is $10 from the App Store, and it is absolutely magical. So that's pretty much what I do for this. When I get onto the sticker paper and the Cricut and stuff, I'll show you that as well. But if you have any questions, just leave them down below and I'll try and figure out the answer, I guess. But I'm going to play some music and we're going to create something. I don't know, but we're going to do it. So let's go. Okay darlings, I've just edited a little bit of me kind of adding the photo in, getting the color scheme, everything like that, and I've already done the outline of Willem's face, but I wanted to show you guys how I actually do the rest. I feel like talking about it's going to be a bit better. So this is his skin tone, and I already made a photo of him and Simon. I already had his skin tone down, which are these two like shades up the top here, like right here. So obviously the lighter shade is for his face, and then naturally his neck will be a little bit darker just so you can tell the difference, because I used to do his skin tone the same like for the older ones. So if I just quickly show you, this is his face color and then this is his neck color. It's going to be a bit odd, but as you can see there is a bit of a different like skin tone, I guess, but it just looks better in my opinion. You can obviously add highlights and stuff. I'm not that technical, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I said, I already have one of his photos made, so I already have his hair color down, so I thought I would show you how to do this. Now because this photo or this scene is in like fluorescent lighting, it's very hard to tell, but I kind of already know like the outline because I've seen this show so many times, and in particular the scene because it's absolutely gorgeous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the script brush. This is the only brush I ever use in calligraphy, and then for the background I'll show you later on I use an airbrushing brush, but I just use script. This is all of this. I don't really know anything in particular because I don't really draw anything on here. I just do the outlines. Obviously I'm not like the best at Procreate because I don't use it often enough to like draw and do like shading and like brush strokes and stuff. Like this is just all new to me. I'm just doing what I know how to do. And as you can see over here, over where the brush is, the brush is very small just because I want it to be fairly small. So what I'm going to do is try and find the end of his hairline. In this scene he is high as a kite, so he has been doing some crazy shit, so his hair is everywhere. So this is going to be a bit harder to do, but all I'm literally going to do is just outline his hair. Literally is the best way possible, I guess, and I'm just going to match it up with this bit here, which is his neck color. I'm just going to match that there, but again I go in after and clean it all up. So this is just basically a like sketch, I guess, if you want to call it. And as you can see here in this square here, there's a bit of hair there, so I'm just going to like kind of do a rough outline of what I think his hair would fall like. I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me it does. Again, a lot of you guys have wanted this, but also again I don't know with what I'm doing properly, let's be honest. So I'm just kind of gonna grab some random shapes of hair and hopefully it looks good. This doesn't look like his hair color, is it? I don't really know. Anyways, as you can see he's being an absolute dickhead, and he's got one of those like soccer things on his head. So half of his hair is covered by the redness, but I'm gonna do the whole thing in the brown then do the red. I'm gonna obviously outline the little red pole thing as well as his hair, but I'm gonna do it like this. So this is where the red ends basically. I'm going to go down here because the rest of that is going to be red. Like up here is going to be the red, which I'll do after his hair. And I'm pretty sure this is his ear, which is going to be really hard to do because I don't actually know if it's going to look good because the color is so bad. So I'm going to get his skin color, the face color, and go round. I don't know if this is going to look good at all, but I'm also going to grab his hair color and just put a bit of hair over the top because you can tell his hair is a mess. So it's going to be a mess and a half to draw this, but whatever. So if I've done this correctly, you'll see that this is his hair basically now. I feel like that's a really bad color. Let me just add in the other photo I've done with him and Simon. Is that the same color? I think it is. Okay, it's the same. Is it the same color? Am I going absolutely? No, it's the same color. Okay. Sometimes it looks like that, and then when it is completely done, it looks better. I don't know if I'm doing any of this correctly, but again, like I said, this is just kind of what I do to calm myself down because sometimes it gets a bit crazy. So I'm gonna do this part of his hair. Now, this part of his hair is absolutely mental because obviously, if you push your hair back, it's gonna be really thin, so this is not going to be the best to do. I feel like this is going to be harder than the one I'm going to do for Simon, which you'll see in this video as well. Again, I've been obsessed with young royals, you guys know, so I'm going to obviously do this. I've already done one of them together, so I wanted to do one of them separately because I feel like the characters are such an iconic duo, but also separately. They have really good storylines, so I just had to do something. So as you can see over here, let me make this bigger. As you can see here, I did this weird outline. It's because there's hair on his face, so I now know that this can be his hair, but this is roughly what I've done. So as you can see, if you don't connect the lines, they do the whole thing. You can obviously find little tips and tricks on the interwebs of Procreate. That's what I did when I first started, or when I was getting my iPad. See, now I've connected them, they all work. Anyways, not the point. But you can find like literally all these like tips and tricks online of how you can do like specific brushworks and stuff. But like I said, I don't really do it for technical reasons. I just do it because I do love outlining, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but that's why I do this, because it's really, really fun for me to do this. I feel like this hair color is not the best, but whatever. But what I'm going to do is just kind of fix this hair up, and then we're going to do probably the red bar, because I feel like the red bar is the main part of the photo. Obviously, as you've seen the show, you understand, but because it's all across like half his face, I need to put that in so I can fix the rest of it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the fudge up, play some music, and then we're going to add in this beautiful red little looking man, and then I'm going to come back and maybe talk to you guys a bit. So enjoy the peaceful music and me doing whatever I'm about to do. Hello everyone, I haven't changed positions, but it's like an hour or so, 2 hours later. I've had some lunch and now I'm going to come back and finish this off because it needs to be done. I will show you side by side, so I'll start the screen recording so I can show you what I've done. I haven't tried to do a lot just because I want to show you guys what I do, but I did change the color of the red just because it was really like maroon, and that's not how it is in the scene. So I felt really off having the maroon, so I changed the color like 4 times. So if I open up Procreate and just turn it around a bit, so this is what I've done. All I've done is I've done the hair, the skin, so face and neck, and then the red, I don't know what to call it, and I just added some highlights in the metal frame with the original color that I had the frame in. But I've also realized that you can see his clothing in the shot. Now, because the shot is so blue, as you can see, what I have found out thanks to Instagram, because I follow a lot of Instagram editing pages and stuff, so regarding young royals or not, just in general, and a lot of them do edits and stuff, so obviously they have to find like screen packs and stuff. So someone actually gave me a website, or they posted on their story, of screenshots of pretty much every show, and this is the website, so I thought I'd show you. Oh, look at Willem, how cute. Anyways, this is the homonutty.com. I'll leave a link down below if you ever care to do what I'm doing, or just in general. They basically take screenshots of your favorite TV shows and just put it on here. So this is basically all the TV shows they have. There is so many I'm going to do, but one thing they did do is Young Royals, which is very, very good. So if I click on Young Royals, it comes up with the whole season. Now, if it has more than one season, it will have all the different seasons, but because there's only 6 episodes, it only has 6 episodes. So this scene is in episode 4. So what I did is I clicked on episode 4. There's obviously ads popping up all the time, but it's completely fine. And then this is literally, without like spoiling it, like all the screenshots from the episode, and there's like 12 pages. So I went past a couple pages to get to the scene where basically he's high out of his mind. As you can see, this is the actual scene that I'm currently like editing or drawing, whatever. As you can see, he's got a beige coat, and I think he's got a black polo underneath, but you can't really tell with the color. So what I'm gonna do is actually a scene prior to the scene I'm currently drawing, where he's in natural lighting, you can see what he's wearing properly. So where is he? So I gotta find a decent one. How cute is this little man? This dude is so cute. But I'm gonna save this so I can get the color of his jacket, because I want it to be pretty similar to the scene, even though the scene is blue. But if you think of the scene, you've seen the scene. I've just said scene like 12 times. If you've watched the show and you obviously love the scene that I'm talking about, you know what he's wearing automatically. So I'm gonna save this, literally just hold it down, add to photos, and I'm gonna add it to Procreate by just adding or inserting a photo, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna add to photos. He's literally the most cutest thing in the world. I'm just gonna make it a bit bigger, and then all I'm gonna do is just copy, well, not copy, but like find the color of his jackets. I'm actually gonna erase pretty much the entire background because all these people annoy me. Just saying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move this to the left hand side. No, that's the right hand side. Chloe, Jesus Christ. Then I'm gonna get the paint marker and just hold down on the iPad, and as you can see, that's the color, and I'm just going to add it to my little color palette over here and just do that so I can have the color. Now there's two kind of shades, so I'll make a light one and a dark one. So as you can kind of see, this one on the right is a little bit darker than the light one, so I'll add the shadows with the darker one. I like to add highlights, even though it's meant to be lighter with dark colors. I think that like suits it better. I don't know, for me it just looks better. And then with his top, you can't really see it in the shot just because of the red thing that he has on himself, but it is a black t-shirt, so I'm just going to copy the color and just add it to my little color palette over here, and then simply just delete the photo. It's not that hard. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the jacket and the top, fill it in, and then I'm going to do my touch up. So I'll do a time lapse and play some music with that, and then I will come back and I'll show you guys how to do the outline, which is the like white outline that you can kind of see in like all of these ones of like the heads and stuff. I'll show you guys how I do that. So let me just touch this up, finish this up, and then we can continue on. I just really wanted to show you guys that website because a lot of people can't really go back to TV shows and screenshot everything. So they also have movies as well, not just TV shows, so definitely have a look at that. I'll leave a link down below. So I'm going to play some music, and then I'm going to touch up my little baby boy's face, and we're just gonna attack this drawing like no tomorrow. So let's go. Okay everybody, so this is what the outcome is looking like. I don't know if I like it, but at this point who knows what I like anymore. So what I'm going to do now is do the like outline. Now I don't know if I'm going to add text to his face yet, because if you go to my other ones, this is what the other one looks like with the border. This is the border I'm about to show you guys, but this is without any writing in their face, and then this one is where I put text in their face. So I think I'm going to do both for the one I'm currently doing, but what I firstly am going to do is going to go to the background color and change it to something that isn't in the actual drawing, because I'll get confused, just so it's completely not white, because the background I'm going to do is going to be white obviously. So I'm going to make a completely new layer and put it underneath the drawing, I guess. And I'm going to go to brushes and go to airbrushing and go to hard airbrush, and I'm going to make the brush very big. As you can see, it looks like this. That's not the right color obviously. I'm going to go with the white, and then as you can see it is massive. I think I got this off YouTube, but you can also do hard blend if you really wanted to, but I just prefer the other hard brush. This is what I'm going to do. So this is all this. The streamline is on max, if that makes a difference. I learned this off YouTube from someone else making stickers, so shout out to you guys whoever did that. As you guys saw, I put the layer 3 basically over here is underneath the drawing layer, so whenever I draw now it will go underneath the layer, as you can see here. So that's what we want. Make sure you do that so you don't ruin your actual drawing. So what I'm going to do is just make a line and then hold it down, so then you can actually make a straight line on Procreate naturally. So we have the baseline done, and then literally all I'm going to do is just go around the drawing that I did like so. Oopsies, my big fat fingers are making mistakes already, and kind of just go with the flow of it. You can make it even. I kind of just try and follow the outline of the drawing, but sometimes it doesn't do it, but it's fine. And I'm going to go obviously all around, trying to add every little detail because I'm a perfectionist apparently. I don't know if I like that top bit, so I can always just go back and fix it. I'm going to continue down this man's face. I also realize I have to fix this little part of his face up, which is going to be great, but anyways. And then, oopsies, I'm going to just finish it off and connect the edges. Trying to make that kind of curve. I need to make that smaller because that's a bit thick. But if I do make a mistake, all I do is just get the eraser. That's way too big. and just kind of just do that, you know. I don't know. What I'm now going to do is take away the drawing layer, so this is the outline I just did, and just fill it in, and then if there's any mistakes you can just fix it, but there isn't. Then I'm going to apply the other layer back, and that is literally how you do the base area. I don't know what you want to call it, but what I'm going to do is just like fix these type of areas. As you can see, I'm going to fix this bit, so I'm just going to go up a little bit like that. So that's basically the sticker done without writing. I might fix this little area and make this area a little bit more smaller, because sometimes it just depends like what you like. You don't have to make it perfect, but someone like me, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so when it comes to this type of stuff, I spend quite a lot of time on this just because I need it to be perfect, because especially with the Cricut, which you'll see soon, this is what gets cut out, the white part. So this needs to be like somewhat seamless, because the Cricut will go insane if it's like all wonky and stuff. That is pretty much the sticker done. I'm just gonna fix this bit here, because I don't know if you guys can see, but it ain't the best. I think that's pretty decent. I don't actually know at this point. That is basically the sticker done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna save it without writing first, and then I'm gonna add the writing, so I'll show you guys the text and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is just untick the background color, and that's how you make it transparent in the background. So then I'm going to go to share and then save the PNG. This is very important. It's an export, and then I'm going to put it in my images, and then I'm going to go to images, and then you will find it over here. So this is the sticker. As you can see, the background is non-existent. So that's pretty much how I do it. So I'm going to add some text now. So to add text, I'm going to apply the background color back, just because it makes my eyes a bit crazy. All you do to get text is obviously go to a little tool thing, press add, and you add text. Now for this one, if you've seen the scene, you know the drill. I'm literally going to write everything is fake, because that is an iconic scene ever. I wrote very. Wow, I cannot spell. Let me change the text color, and let's edit that, because that shit is not what I want. So I'm going to write everything is fake. Do I add the rest of it, or do you think I should just do everything is fake? Basically, the whole quote is everything is fake. He's talking about the football field grass being fake, and he also says all the people are fake, they're made out of metal, but I like you and that's not fake. Unless I do I like you and that's not fake. So now there's like so much of this quote that needs to be put on his face, but I can't do the whole quote. So it's either everything is fake, all the people are fake, or I like you and that's not fake. I think I'm gonna do all the people are fake, because that's like the main part of the quote everyone literally quotes. And I also want to let you guys know, if you haven't seen this scene, this whole scene is pretty much improvised. I can't speak. This whole sentence is the basis of this show, and he improvised the whole thing, which is fantastic. So love that. He's only 18. I can't even spell. Oh my lord. I have massive fingers, so like all the people are fake, they're made out of metal. So what I'm going to do now is go over here and click edit, but I'm going to do the actual text itself. So I have downloaded a couple fonts, and I only really use DK Lemon Yellow Sun for my text in their faces, and as you can see it's already changed. You can obviously change it to make it like bubbled, I guess, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so this is one whole quote, right? And I have to cut it down to fit on Willem's face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little tool over here. I learnt this off of YouTube as well, so thank the Lord for YouTube, eh? I'm just going to grab the word fake, and I'm going to just turn it a little bit like so, and now I can do the rest of the quote in like sentences, if that makes sense. Okay, I think I'm going to do every single word separately. I'm not going to join them together. So I'm going to grab, oh my god, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to grab this word over here. Oh god. This is how I do the text on pretty much all of them if I do have text. Can this go down? Thank you. Some of them are harder than others, but again, it just takes time. I have this quote stuck in my head now, which is not a bad thing because it's a sick ass quote. But like I said, this is pretty much like the quote that everyone knows. This quote and like the last scene is quoted non-stop, and also the song obviously played in the background is pretty repetitive, because like it's literally my Spotify playlist name for this show. So realistically there's a couple things in this show that are known to people, and this is one of the scenes and also the quote. So I thought it would be much simpler to use a quote that everyone knows instead of a quote that not many people will know. Okay, so I think I need to make these smaller because I think the all is going to look a bit weird if I put it here. Is that going to look weird? So that's basically the general aspect of the quote or text or whatever. I'm just going to fix it up, and then that's pretty much the entire sticker done. We can move on to the next ones. I'm going to just try, I think I'm going to make these a little bit smaller. So all I'm going to do is the exact same thing, but just make it a little bit smaller. That's all. Okay, and that is now the full sticker with the quote, and obviously I'm going to just erase the background. I'm going to insert a time lapse of the actual drawing from Procreate, but I want to show you guys this. So this is basically what the original photo is. I actually took this while I was rewatching it for like the second time for my friend Courtney to tell her what scene I was up to. So this is actually my photo, but again, the website has screenshots for it anyway. So this is what it originally looks like, and then this is everything I did in this one little clip. So this is how it turned out from like start to finish. So it's like a long process, but it's like also not a long process if you like enjoy it. So this is so much fun. I actually love this so much. So I'm going to save this, and then we're going to work on some more things, but I might just do a time lapse of that without actually talking to you guys, because I pretty much have shown you guys what I do. So I might just keep doing a couple more, and then I will show you guys how I print them, because I want to do a couple more so I don't have to waste paper, and then I can show you guys how I print them and cut them out the Cricut and everything like that. Period, Olivia. Hello. It is much later right now. It is 4:30. I started this at like 11. I'm going to take a break during the day, obviously to have lunch and just get up and move, because obviously there's so much sitting down. I have basically done what I wanted to do. I was going to do an extra one, but it doesn't matter. I'll do that later. Not a massive deal. Where's the iPad? Sorry about the glare. My eyes are really sore, so I'm going to my glasses on. Okay, I think I did 3, so I'm going to show you what I did, and I'm going to actually show you me printing them. Then I'm going to show you what I do on the Cricut like web space, and then how I actually tell my Cricut to cut it out. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you get the point. But so in this video I've done 3. I showed you guys 100% this one, then I also made the Simon one, which is this one here, and then I did Loki as well. So I did Simon and Loki the time lapse, so you didn't see all the details and stuff. So I have 3 to print, but I also did make 2 Glee ones, I think a couple days ago. I keep using my hands, I'm so sorry. Which I'm going to print as well, so I'm not going to waste any paper or anything. I made this one of Santana and Finn, so I'm going to print it because I think it's absolutely stunning. And then I also made this one of just Finn with the quote that literally breaks my heart. Instead of seeing him come down the hallway wearing this, it was like Superman had arrived, which is from the episode of The Quarterback. So I made these, so I'm going to print up those 2 plus the 3 I made in this video. So you can have the Cricut app on the iPad, but I also have it on the computer. I like it on the computer better. I have more control. But what I do is I open up Cricut Design on the iPad, and I add what I just did in the iPad design space thingamabobby. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just want to let you guys know I don't really know what I'm doing. I just like to do this. I just think it's going to be easier for you guys if you don't actually know what you're doing either, because I really don't either. So I feel like this is going to be more connective to people that are new to this. So this is Cricut Design. I have no idea what I'm actually doing, but I'm just going to do new project, and then down in the left hand corner I'm just going to click on upload and select from photo library. Now this is my current photo library. I just saw Wilhelm's face when he's high on drugs, and it's literally the funniest thing ever. Hello. But I'm going to add all of them to my upload space or whatever. Then this is the cleanup stage. If you have these on your computer already, you can automatically just do on the computer. It's the same thing. There's nothing here I can see that needs to be cleaning up, hopefully. So I'm just going to go next. And then this is again for the background, so that's fine for me. So with this is to upload to your Cricut so I can get it on the computer. So with this, because I'm printing and then cutting it, because I'm printing it via our printer and then sticking that on the Cricut mat and putting it through the Cricut so it cuts. So I have to click print and then cut. So I'm just going to name this, oh my god, I can't even spell. I'm just going to name it Wilhelm. That's literally, I don't think I have one named Wilhelm yet. And I'm just going to save it, and then it's already in my images. So I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to show you guys on my computer how I put it in like the design space. So give me a second while I try and record this. I don't think I have a screen recorder on this computer, so I might have to use my camera in like this angle. Sorry, it's bad. I've just done everything on the iPad. Now I'm actually going to open up Cricut Design on the computer, and we're going to go through trying to resize everything everything to fit on one page and have a decent size. So let's do that. Let's just pray and hope it's a good angle. Down here I have Cricut Design. I don't know if you can see down here, or Design Space, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to open it. This is a Design Space. Hello! So I'm going to do a new project. I just like doing it on the computer rather than the iPad. For me personally, it just feels a lot better. Anyways, over in this corner over here, I don't know if it's flipped or not, over on my left hand side, I'm going to click upload. So I'm going to click upload, and as you can see down here, I have all of the photos I did from the iPad to the computer. Now I can probably just transfer them like via Dropbox or Google Drive or whatever, but I just feel like me directly doing it from the iPad to the computer or Design Space or whatever, the quality doesn't change, so that's why I do it. But anyways, from Finn and Santana all the way to Sign with No Writing, I'm going to print all of them. So I'm literally going to click every single one of them. So I have what, 5? No, that's not 5, I have 7. I'm going to do insert images. If you don't already have this, you can just obviously upload the image via here, find it on your computer and stuff like that. It's pretty easy to get the hang of it. Anyway, so it's going to load into the canvas, I guess. Please don't take this as a instructional video because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this looks so cute. I'm just going to make them smaller because they're a bit big. Now I kind of just wing it because when I this photo makes me laugh, I'm so sorry. Kind of just wing it with size because when I get the actual like sizing up for the mat, then I can decide if I can make them smaller or not, if that makes sense. So these are currently about 6 centimeters high, which is kind of average for me, depending on how big I actually want them. Like I said, I kind of just wing it, and again, this is just for me to test out how these work. So realistically, I'm just, again, winging the hell out of it because I don't know what I'm doing. So I just want to show you guys how this works. So I'm just like spacing them out like this, and then I'm going to go to make it. It is currently on 2 pages. I don't know if you can see over here, so I have to make them smaller, but you can kind of see how big they're going to be. So Loki is way too big. I think Simon is a decent size. I have to make Willem's a bit smaller, and maybe Santana and Finn. So this is the size it's going to be like when I print it via my printer, and then when I obviously stick it on the mat. So I'm just going to go to cancel and then go back and make Loki a shit ton smaller, and same with Wilhelm. I'm just going to do it a little bit, kind of make them even because again they're the same goddamn sticker. I'm going to make Santana a bit smaller as well. So now I'm just going to go back to make it, and it's still on 2 pages. So this is what I do. I just go back and forward, just kind of winging it. But when I get an actual idea, like when I print multiple of the same sticker, that's when I'll have it saved as a project, because these aren't saved it at all, just because there's really no point for me to save them because I'm only doing it for myself right now. It's still 2 pages. It's Wilhelm's one that's doing my head. I think Simon might be a bit big. Okay, this is the only thing that's a bit tedious, is you like trying to figure it out. Please be 1. It's 1. Hallelujah. So this is what it's gonna look like. Again, this is just a test run for me, and I just wanted to obviously see what this looks like with paper and stuff. If I do end up actually selling these when I do my business or whatever, then I will make it a whole page, if that makes sense, and actually save it so I don't have to continuously do this. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna press continue, and I'm gonna turn my Cricut on because it's not gonna do, it needs to turn on. It's connected, but it's gonna make a bunch of noise, sorry. That's just rude. With this, I'm going to send it to my printer, and then this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to take off ad bleed because I've already got the border. I'm going to do my own system dialog because when it goes print, I'll use my actual brother settings, if it makes sense. So for paper, I currently only use matte paper. I'm going to be buying glossy paper. I just wanted to get paper and like try it out. That was the main reason. I do feel like Loki's a bit big and I'm kind of scared to print that. This is the paper I'm using. This is just adhesive paper. This is from Officeworks. This is 20 sheets in here. I think it was about $14, and it's okay, I guess. Sometimes it's a bit, yeah. This is the paper I'm going to use. I'm going to put this in my printer, press print. It's going to send it to my printer outside, and then I will show you how I do it for the Cricut. So let's go print something on this. Okay, so as you clearly saw, we now have stickers printed on a piece of paper. This is literally just like if you print a normal, like a document by your printer. So this is what the sizes look like and everything like that. So on the computer, it says select your base material. I'm just going to click printable sticker paper in white, and then I have to stick it on the matte thing. I just stuttered so much, I'm so sorry. So this is just the standard matte, I guess, that comes with it. Yes, as you can see over here on what you saw before, you can't even see it, but it shows you how to put it on the mat with anything, vinyl, anything, right? So I'm just going to take the cover off, And I'm going to put this on the mat exactly as the Cricut tells me to. So I'm just going to go ahead and be very careful. So I'm just going to stick it down with the little that thing. Now what I'm going to do is basically, if you know anything about Cricut, it just tells you to put it in, load the mat, and then it cuts. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little close-up of the Cricut and how this cuts. I'm really excited. Okay, excuse the lighting, I'm so sorry, but we have the stick paper on this, and we're just going to put it in like normal, and I'm going to press the little insert button, load button, whatever. And it's going to make a lot of noise. I'm probably going to mute it, but it's going to find the square, the black square that Cricut audio does. So I'm probably going to mute this and maybe speed it up a little bit because it is very loud. But I'm just going to press the Cricut button and it's going to search it and then cut it, and then we have some stickers. So let's go. So exciting. Okay, so now this is done, so I'm going to take it out. I'm going to sit on my jewelry desk and we're going to peel it off and show each other what the stickers look like. Okay, look at that. So you can kind of already see the outline. I don't know if you can tell, but I can definitely tell because I'm holding it. But this is exciting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually, should I put this light on? It's getting really dark, so I'm sorry. Actually, that's not bad. I'm so sorry about this lighting. I'm probably going to have to finish this off tomorrow, but this is what's happening. Have fun. So what I'm going to do is, usually this paper is pretty decent to just peel off, and this isn't as sticky as it was when I first got it. So all I'm going to do is just really carefully just peel the paper that isn't actually a sticker and just peel it off. Oh my god, this is so exciting. This is my favorite part. It's actually the most satisfying thing ever. But I'm just going to peel this, and I am actually so excited. Like, I'm in a good mood today, so I think that's why I'm so excited to just peel this shit off. Again, this paper isn't the best thing in the world, but I feel like when I get glossy paper, it's going to be good. This is basically what the stickers look like. How sick! Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know why, but they're a little bit dirty. So what I'm going to do is just, obviously, because I have the desk here, I'm just going to bend the mat instead of the sticker itself and just kind of slowly but surely take it off. That's so exciting. Oh god. Oh, this one's really cute. Oh. Okay, so now it's all off that. Now I can put that away. I'm going to put you on these smaller tripods, so it's going to be easier for me to actually show you this. Okay, my loves, I'm trying to put the light on the actual stickers so you can see what they look like. But this is basically what the stickers look like after they come out or off the mat, I guess. So we have Mr. Loki. Look how cute he is. And then we have Santana and Finn. I can't even pick them up. Ignore the mess, by the way. But as you can see, there is obviously the white border we added. We have Finn's one, if it focuses. And then we have both of these. I made the quote one a bit bigger, so that's why it looks a bit odd. And then I did the same thing with Simon's as well. This one's a little bit bigger, just because I wanted the quote to be more visible. But as you can see, the border's all there. Everything is there. But this is what we basically did in today's video, minus the glee ones. But I'm going to take these off the backing and actually stick them on my journal thingy-wobby. This is it. This is a close-up of all the other ones I have made or tried to make. This is like my, I don't know, this is like my test, I guess. I'm obsessed with these. I made these all myself. It's so much fun to do this. But this is Simon's with his purple hoodie. I literally just bought a purple hoodie because of him, so thank you very much. But I'm going to try and figure out where to put this, like where to put it on the thing without it covering things, and I'll show you how you peel them off and everything. But I do like the look of the mat, but I think if I had shiny paper it would look just as good. So I'm just saying, you might see some close-ups of some glossy paper very soon, don't worry. I just changed my batteries, sorry about the angle. Also sorry about the lighting, it's literally like 5 p.m. So okay, we're fine. The thing is trying to figure out where to put them on here is the biggest struggle. But again, like I said, if I do end up printing these and selling them to you guys, I'll do like one sheet of just these, so like they're constantly going to be on my Cricut design thing, and it's going to not be like such a hassle to obviously automatically just do it. I don't know where to put any of these. I'm just trying to figure it out because I don't want to cover it or everything. So I put Simon. No, that's not gonna, okay. Okay, I think I found a spot for Loki up the top here. So I'll do Loki first. Now this is kind of hard to get like off because it is intricate, I guess. So it's kind of hard to take it off, which is a little bit annoying, especially because the paper isn't like the best thing in the world. So I'm going to get my little weeding tool and just very carefully, because I've messed up a bunch of these before, I'm going to try and get the backing off the actual paper with my very shakily hands is not very good, is it? That's why I think getting the glossy paper will help as well, because I feel like it's gonna not be like this. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. Woohoo! But again, like I said, because it is such an intricate like design, it's kind of hard to peel the backing off, so maybe I have to do like circles or something, I don't know. But I'm just gonna peel this like so, and then you have the sticker at the back, and then we can actually stick it on anything. This is actually very strong though, I must admit. This is my little book. I'm gonna put him up here. I'm just gonna stick him like here, I guess. I don't know. But these literally don't move. Like I can't even pick this up. It is very strong in that regard of like being stuck down. That's it. Isn't that fun? Like how cool is that? Little Loki on the front. Oh sis, and I made Loki down here. The difference in that is crazy. So what I'm going to do is take all of these apart, or like the backing off, and I'm going to try and stick these on, and then I think I'll do an overview of what the notebook looks like, and then I'm going to cut to me probably tomorrow finishing the video, because it is very late, getting very tired, and dinner is almost done. So I'm actually really proud of myself for making these. I spent all day on them doing this video as well, so I'll show you guys what it looks like after, and I'll cut to me probably tomorrow. Hopefully I'm in a good mood tomorrow to finish the video for you guys.